Welcome to my video. In this video here we're going to explain how we trade the Dow Jones, the strategy, and how we do our settings. For information on this, of course, you can go to forextopinvestments.com. So let's get started. So how we, the strategy or how we trade the Dow Jones index. What we do is we pick the Dow Jones because basically the high volatility. It's a perfect environment that works well for our strategy. This strategy is actually developed, this is our own product that we developed over about 5 years. It's a mathematical formula. It basically allows you to trade the index, and when you have a loss, basically we have a formula that allows us to exit out of those trades without any trades actually taking a negative. So how that strategy works, you can see basically the Dow Jones, as I mentioned, if we look at the chart here, we go back to December 2016, so about 4 months, and you can see the Dow was around 1800, and I mean it's jumped all the way up to, what is it, about 2100, 21,000. So it moves quite a bit over the course of time. So basically the strategy, how the strategy works. So as an example, what we do is if we enter a sell position on the Dow index, and if that position is, we get it wrong and the market moves the opposite direction, what happens is it goes all the way up here, and then we actually exit out of the position and enter a buy position. So what we do is we call this exit 1. So we'll actually enter a new position, exit out of that existing one, and it turns into a buy position. The whole strategy is basically if it continues moving up, it's going to actually exit out of the position and you won't have any losses. This is not the Martindale strategy. I know some people maybe have seen that before. This is a little bit different. We use a math formula that works a little bit different. But in this example, let's say the market doesn't continue going up. It reverses on us and decides to go back down again. In that case, we're going to exit out of that position down here, and we're going to enter another position here to exit. We call that exit number 2. So we enter another sell position. So sometimes these positions take a little time. So this is exit number 2, but sometimes this may go back up, and again we'd enter another position called exit number 3 to hopefully the market will continue to go up to get out. So the way the strategy is these positions might bounce in a range for weeks. It might bounce back and forth for a little while, back and forth. And as that happens, we actually enter different lot sizes to help with the exits. It works almost like a hedge. So if we're waiting to exit out of position, if we don't have any losses, we might enter another couple smaller positions just to take advantage of that. We also, every trade we do eventually exits with no losses. That's the big advantage of this strategy, is it doesn't risk your capital. You never worry about losing all the money you invested in this, because every position we enter at some point, whether it's within a day or whether it's a month or 6 weeks down the road, it's always going to exit at some point with no losses on that trade. To run a strategy, you will need a minimum of $12,000 to run. And that's really because of this, as I mentioned, this exit strategy that does require capital to do that. With this type of investment, like I say, of $12,000, you're going to make on average anywhere from about $700 to about $1,500 per month. The trading strategy is quite a bit different than a currency trading with some of the Forex traders. The way this works is you almost have to look at it like a business. So if you take $12,000 and you invest in a business, much in other businesses you might have, you got to buy inventory, you got expenses going on, so you got to use some of that money to run your business. So the $12,000 investment, you don't touch. You need to leave that there. That's just to run the investment of this type of strategy. Then what you have on top of that will be your profits. And these profits, like I say, will happen every month, and you can withdraw them at any time. A good example over here is if you look at it, if you started off with a minimum of a $12,000 investment and you're making about $700 to $1,500 monthly, you should see in about 12 months about $11,000 profit. And then again with this example here of a $100,000 investment, you're going to see anywhere from $7,000 to $15,000 monthly profits. And if you average around 9,500, yeah, you're looking at, like I say, $114,000 return. So it's a very good investment strategy. The key thing is, like I say, you can withdraw your profits at any time. You just have to make sure that you keep that $12,000 investment there all the time, like I say, just to run the strategy through. So let me exit out here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to a demo account and just show you how we set up this strategy under Zulu Trade. So I have a demo account here set up, so of course you could test this on a demo account, and if you want to, you can activate that to a live account and invest real money and start trading. So simply just to add this strategy to your demo account, you just want to click on maybe settings and just click on the tab here, follow traders. And we'll just wait for that to load. And then you just want to go up top here and search for DJ Pros. Oops. Okay, get it right there. Oops. Oops. Trading with a T. There we go. There's the strategy right there. So we'll click on that. And we'll say follow. And we'll say OK. Or follow. The next step you want to do is you want to go back to your tab here and click on settings. The key thing is we want to make sure we have the correct settings for this for it trades properly. So under settings, what you want to do, this is what they call lots and prorated. So because this strategy works a little bit different than the other ones, you don't want to have this at fixed. You want to set this at prorated. And if you have the $12,000 minimum, you basically set that up 100%. That works perfectly. In this example here in the demo, we get $100,000. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically set that up at 800% and save trade or settings. And that's it. You're done. It's like I said, this is fully automated, so you don't have to worry about logging into your account. The trades are going to happen automatically. So that's it for setting it up. So certainly if you have any questions on this at all, feel free to give us a call or contact us through email at Forex Top Investments. And please don't forget, make sure you scroll down to the bottom of our website page and join our newsletter. In that newsletter, we'll email you out every month the performance on our currency trading, as well as this Dow Jones Index. We'll give you performances and any recommendations. Again, thanks for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.